When one is painting, one does not think. Whatever you are trying to do, if you start thinking, that's a time that artistic value, the mastery stops, and you will have a borrowed knowledge. And once you borrow it from the book, you can always see it is artificial. When one is painting, first of all, to become a painter, you have to practice 1,000 times before you go to the stage. Keep painting and keep painting, whether you are in conscious state or unconscious state. Majority of the people are in unconscious state. Never mind, unconsciousness is very good as long as you keep repeating again and again and again, and the focus is only on that particular subject. And then you start loving your eyes, which is focusing on that particular subject. You do not have to love that subject, but your eyes, which is given to you free of cost, valued. It is priceless. And that unconscious need continues with your hearing, the feel, smell, taste, touch, and see. And slowly you start observing that unconsciousness starts clearing, because when your focus is so good, the fog moves out and you can see very clear. From far away when you look, you think you are in unconscious state. If the focus is very good, you start getting the guides, you start losing your fear, and the willpower increases. As you go closer, you find even right inside the fog also you can see. But people from far away, when they are looking, they think you are not visible inside that particular place. But from the fog, you can see outside, yes. When one is painting, one does not think. When you are painting and you start thinking, then you are lost. The same is for your person you are looking opposite. Even as a fighter, they say, you start looking into the eyes, deep into your eyes of your opponent, and if your opponent blinks, you have won 50% of the fight. It strikes without thinking. The moment you see the opponent's weakness and you can see the gap, they say it strikes without thinking. Like they keep the face guard, and the moment the opponent sees the face guard slightly down, when the opponent loses his stamina and the guard is slightly down, in this slight gap, the rounders goes, it strikes. But if the opponent thinks, I saw the gap and I am going to kick, the fighter understands. Such is the speed of the mind. The mind should not even say to reach that stage. You have to practice 100,000 times to master that particular technique. 500,000 times in conscious state, and it strikes without thinking. Answers flows without thinking. When one is painting, one does not think the same. Hence my quote on the Japanese painter when the Tenno-san, the emperor of Japan, wants to declare a person as the father of Japan painting. He becomes a demigod in Japan. And the painter's first thing to ask the emperor is, what can I do for you? And the emperor asked him, it seems, can you draw a bamboo shoot? Such a huge, big master of arts painting. A bamboo shoot, even a small baby child can draw. But the emperor asked him, can you draw a bamboo shoot? The painter bowed. He left. He was not seen for 1 year, 2 years, 3. Whole country went into a deep sadness. Did the emperor insult him by asking him a bamboo shoot? What went wrong? And on the 3rd year, it seems the painter came back and he told the soldiers. Soldiers took him to the emperor. Emperor was very happy. He begged forgiveness and he apologized for what he has done by asking him only to draw a bamboo shoot. The painter said, no, please do not apologize. When my God, the Tenno-san, the emperor, asked me a thing, I should be that perfect. Drawing is easy, it comes of its own. For a bamboo shoot, it's mechanical. But reality is different. The husband should melt with the wife, and the husband is inside the wife. The wife melts with the husband, and she's inside the husband. That's why for every one punch, when you throw a punch, that is mechanical. But when your whole body sits inside this fist, and then you throw the punch, it multiplies into 500,000 times speed and the power, and it cracks the rock, cracks the ice, cracks the stuns the person, knocks down the person. The painter said, I went to the forest. I sat in front of the bamboo. First year I tried to communicate with the bamboo. Second year I could feel the bamboo is looking at me and I could communicate a bit. On the 3rd year I myself became the bamboo. I did not draw, the drawing happened of its own. That's where you see, when one is painting, one does not think, you have to become the subject. Hence all the actors. He said, I became the bamboo. And he opened the scroll and showed the painting to the emperor. Emperor was shocked. It was looking exactly like as if the bamboo shoot was in the bamboo right inside the forest, exact form, a reality without the smallest change. Such is the beauty. The husband and the wife becomes one. Then nobody in the whole world can break them. It is very difficult to break. Yes. And that family is the most powerful family which stabilizes the pyramid. And the family becomes a joint family because every one action, everybody flows because there's so much of truth and love, no deceit. That family creates the family tree. And when that happens, there won't be any disease at all. Diseases comes only when the family, the husband is not right inside, the wife melted to become one, and the wife melted into the husband to become one. Father and mother melted to become one, to Love the children. When father and mother are two, physically also I'm telling, you have not explored. When you do not explore every part of your body, you become so conscious of your wife's eyes and the nose and the hair, and the moment she walks and talks, you always bark back at every one talk. Everything which is coming out from the mouth of your lover, your wife, your mother, your family members is a gospel or truth, a beautiful song. When you dissect it, then you cannot become that one. Raphael Sanzio, born on 6 April 1483 in Urbino in Italy, died on 6th April 1520 in Rome in Italy. Raphael Sanzio said, when one is painting, one does not think. Raphael Sanzio da Urbino, known as Raphael, was an Italian painter and architect of the High Renaissance. His work is admired for its clarity of form, ease of composition, and visual achievement of the Neoplatonic ideal of human grandeur. Together with Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, he forms the traditional trinity of great painters. This is my 383rd small talks.